Hello, Scorpio, my beautiful souls. Welcome to your weekly love reading. This will be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Please keep in mind energy can go vice versa, and this reading won't resonate with everyone, so take what fits, but please leave the rest out. Okay, we have Seven of Winter, Magpie with Renewal, Raccoon. So it looks like someone's in a strategizing energy here. Someone's been keeping something hidden as well, and it feels like they finally figured something out. So I see someone doing something behind the scenes here that the other is unaware of, but it looks like it is to the benefit of moving forward or achieving something here. So for the time being, someone felt they needed to keep this under lock and key. I feel you leaving me behind. I wish I could take back my words. Yes, this person is definitely regretting the past, but there's something else that they just want to reveal. I feel like there's something pending here. Overall energy, Eight of Swords. This is about feeling trapped, bound. There's always a way out, but I feel like there has been some major conflicts or obstacles that are now being seen as something that can be overcome. Okay, let's see what's going on in your energy. We have King of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, King of Swords. So we have a counterpart here. It looks like, from your guys' perspective, you're seeing things very clearly, possibly for the first time here when it comes to your love and devotion to this person. Maybe you spent a lot of time thinking to yourself, what was it about them? I mean, I normally don't let people go past my boundaries. I am very cautious at who I allow into my life. And what was it, this hook that they had over me? A lot of you see that this love is deeper than you ever thought. This could be a spiritual tie here, but that they were always kind of dangling things in front of your face and never was wanting to commit to it, given empty promises here. You guys kind of felt stripped of your own voice, endured a lot of false flags, but still you chose love, not bitterness. And this is something that Divine is rewarding you for. I see a lot of you are now looking at the future and realizing what you want, what you don't want. And this is a really grounded energy with the King and Queen of Pentacles. You realize if this person was to ever return, or you were to allow them in your life, they would have to come to you differently. They'd have to be all in, be able to reciprocate. So let's see their energy with the Emperor, Lovers, Ten of Swords, and the Two of Wands. This person's trying to hold back. They're trying to gain control in something that they have no control over, which is their feelings, their emotions. They've finally hit the breaking point. Okay, with the Ten of Swords, they feel like this has ended, but they're finally feeling the consequences of it. In the past, they were able to kind of shrug it aside, bury themselves into work, or do things to take their mind off of it. Maybe they made them give themselves excuses here in the Two of Wands, saying, you know, I had to do what was best for me because otherwise other things would have happened. Some way, somehow, they managed to choose ego over self-love in the Lover's card, and also the love that is here being given to them. So let's see this Emperor. Ace of Pentacles, Page of Cups, Magician. Yeah, I see this person, they kind of want to do something about this. They want to come forward. They do feel trapped, but they feel like they need to test the waters first. They're very fearful that you've moved on, or you're happier without them, or that they're going to be rejected in some way. They don't like to not have control. So Spirit's kind of got them in a cocoon here. Okay, the Divine is orchestrating this period of rest for them to understand that they have to come to you stable. Period. They cannot come to you with breadcrumbs, halfness. It has to be all of it, and very transparent as well. So I see they're having a difficult time wanting to do that and release control, take a risk, because they fear rejection. Okay, let's see what's happened in the past. We have Eight of Wands, Seven of Wands reverse, King of Wands, Four of Swords. So it feels like all bets were off. This person pushed over your boundaries. A lot of you felt like a doormat emotionally. Like they weren't reciprocating, but at the same time, they went a step further and made you feel like what you were feeling was crazy, or that they had the upper hand in this some way. It felt manipulative at times because they could detach, spend more time focusing on something else and leaving you just sitting there while wondering what's going on with them, or do they still care about me? Let's see this Eight of Wands. I see a lot of you had to internalize this pain. You weren't able to really express it to them because the next time that they talked to you, you didn't want them to just detach more or run away. Six of Wands, Three of Pentacles, and the Two of Swords. Yeah, it feels like things were just all over the place. Feels like no matter what you did or said, you weren't getting through to this person. They weren't able to make a decision about this or you in this connection. Feels like they were more focused possibly on work here, Three of Pentacles, or just in their own worlds. Let's see the challenge. Let's find out more details. We have Eight of Cups, 10 of Cups. Someone needs to say something. It's on their mind. My throat chakra is being triggered here. Star, Five of Swords with the Three of Cups. Could have been a third party situation, but that's a person, place, or thing. It doesn't necessarily have to be a person. But I see that they wanted to play the long game. The end goal was to get what they wanted, but they wanted to be in control of it. The timing of it, how it played out, and the universe was kind of like, nope, you don't get to control this. Your Scorpio is giving love freely, unconditionally here, and you are using it in a way so that you can get what you want. So even though the love is here, 10 of Cups, you are their ultimate person long term. They walked away from it, but they didn't just walk away from you and this connection. They walked away from their heart's desire. They abandoned themselves just to have comfort or stay in their ego. Let's see this Five of Swords Star. Justice in reverse. Yeah, it feels so off balance because they weren't being fair to you. It feels like it was all them all the time. A lot of you, if this is your situation, you just felt like you were the one always doing the work. You were the one there for them. And they weren't even giving breadcrumbs at times. It was very frustrating for you. A lot of you went through some heartache, especially at night. It was hard to kind of settle down to think about this. And sometimes it was too much to bear. Hierophant, Six of Cups. A lot of you are dealing with a soul tie. Yeah. Some of you twin flame here, but with the Hierophants, this person conformed to rules or expectations placed upon them, and they felt like they didn't have a choice, so they had to play it safe, and that's why they chose the latter here. But they couldn't deny how much they feel for you, and that love was growing deeper day by day, and it was making them fear the future, and therefore they would detach more as well. So let's see the Six of Cups, Page of Swords, Nine of Pentacles. You know what I see? This person is like dumbfounded. Throughout this whole situation, they were shocked. Like, did you put some kind of spell on them? Why do I feel so attached to them, bound to them in some way? And this is making me feel uncomfortable because it is mirroring my insecurities. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. It's making me feel like everything is off kilter here. I can't get back to normal. I don't know what this is, but I can't get enough of them. I can't let them go at the same time. And this whirlwind of feeling kept them trapped in the Eight of Swords. Made them feel like there was no way out of this. They didn't know what was going to happen in the future, but they realized that something had shifted in their environment, forcing them to conform to expectations on them. And that's why this connection kind of fell apart. So even if there's not a third party, it's just showing me that if you lived with them or in a committed situation with them, they really felt like there's not much I can do at this point because this is making me uncomfortable. I don't know how to give of myself as they are giving to me. So I need to retreat. It was safety over love. So let's see this Ten of Cups. Seven of Swords. They ran, yeah. Trying to run away from their feelings, run away from this connection. Felt like they could control it for some time, but after it became uncontrollable, that's when they started to depart. So let's see what's going to happen next. Ten of Wands, Knight of Wands, Queen of Wands. Wow. So like I said, it's already at the breaking point. We now have the Ten of Wands as well. A new beginning is starting that's going to change your world. You are not seeing this coming, and we're going to find out exactly what this is, what they're going to say moving forward, as well as the timing and the outcome. If this is your last stop, though, thank you so much for joining me, guys. Many blessings to you. Please take care of yourself, and I'll see you next time.